From Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains in Denver, Colorado. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the Colorado Rockies. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just a little bit away from first pitch. On the hill here today, German Marquez. What do we need to know here?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
C.J. Abrams, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The next pitch misses, and the count is 2-0. And another ball. And now it's filled up.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swing and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Next to hit, Dylan Cruz. Line drive, and it gets down for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Looked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
First and second, no outs. James Wood digging in for the Nationals. Fought off foul.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games, so I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
Check swing, called strike. Line drive, that's a base hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. First pitch, and he just misses. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
Bases loaded, nobody out. And a count 1-2.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches.
And a ground ball to first. Comes home with it for 1, and that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Josh Bell at the plate now.
I know we're still early in the stages of this game, but this at-bat has the potential of being a difference maker. You've got to stay calm in the box.
swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. One runs in, another comes in to score, and they lead by 2. And he's safe at second with a 2-run double.
Oh, a huge 2 RBI swing of the bat right there. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
And now it's Luis Garcia. And first offering is fouled off. Oh, he gloves it to first. Nicely done for the out. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. And it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Coors Field, today's starting pitcher, Mackenzie Gore.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
We go to the bottom of the first, and now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle.
Brenton Doyle.
He swings and fouls one off. Next offering is in for a strike.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
And ball 1.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
That's down and in. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Ryan McMahon, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
1 down, base is empty. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Cruz snags it, and that is that. Second inning set to go, and it's the catcher for the Nationals, Keibert Ruiz. Marquez back to work. That's in there. Strike 1. Ball 1 there. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes they'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
Let's go, Rockies! He gets there with the slide. Gathers and throws, and they get the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that plate. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there, and of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Next to hit for the Nats, Jose Tena. Swing and a ball popped up. Tovar on the move. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting ninth, center fielder Jacob Young.
2 outs, base is empty. Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals. Let's go, Rockies! And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
2 outs. In the air, left field, Jones in position, squeezes it, and that is that. Back here in Denver, here's Michael Toglia.
First baseman, Michael Toglia.
Nice curveball for a strike. The next offering misses, and the count is 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. And he deals. To the right side, Garcia. Handles, throws to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting fifth, designated hitter, Chris Bryant.
Here's Bryant now. 2nd overall pick in the 2013 draft. There's a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
1 down, base is empty. That missed by a lot. 1-1. Outside. Right through there for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
1 out, base is empty. Stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 away now.
Batting sixth,
2 down, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Nolan Jones. Fastball for a strike at 95. Two out, space is empty. That one at the knees for a strike. Next offering way upstairs. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They trail it here 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the third inning. Now here is C.J. Abrams. Up and in, 1-0. The shortstop takes the ball. In the air on the infield, Tolia. And makes the grab. And there's one down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Cruz at the plate and takes high there. Next pitch misses, and now 2-0. And there's the strike.
2-1.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And that one is off the wall. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And he's there at third with a triple.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
James Wood digging in for the Nationals. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That one finds the corner. Strike one. Runner on at third, one gone. Just missed.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Hard hit to third. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Now batting, the first baseman, McDaniel.
Wow, Singy, StatCast tells us he fired an absolute bullet to first, and it needed to be a bullet.
Yeah, 87 miles per hour on a line, Boog, and that's some heat from across the diamond. Really close play at first, but the ball just beat him to the bag.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. He's 0 for 1. Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. It's something to improve.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Josh Bell digging in for the Nationals. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Coming home. He will score. It's an RBI single, and it's 4-0.
Now batting, second baseman, Luis Garcia.
So, man aboard. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. Grounded out his first time. Just missed. And another ball. Bell off of first with 2 away. That one misses, and that's ball 3. And there's a strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
On the ground, right side. And that'll do it. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Nationals 4 and the Rockies nothing. As we go to the last of the 3rd, Thairo Estrada to the plate.
Thairo Estrada.
Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Corrals it, and there's 1 down.
Batting 8th, right fielder, Sean Bouchard.
And here is Sean Bouchard. Bouchard goes 6 feet 3 inches, 215 pounds, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2017. On the ground. Slings to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
Catcher, Jacob Stallings.
2 outs, base is empty. Jacob Stallings now. And there's a strike. Right through there for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance, and it flies to the deepest part of the park. No doubt about this one. Home run. He circles the bases, and they inch closer. It's 4-1.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, they're back in this ball game.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Brenton Doyle. Flied to right his first time. Strike 1.
0-1.
On the ground to 3rd. To first, and that ends the inning. The Rockies get 1 by way of the long ball. It's now a 4-1 ball game. And we're back as we go to the top of the 4th. And now the switch hitting catcher, Keibert Ruiz. That one pushed to the left and foul.
Well, these Nats doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
Next offering in there for a strike. Going to count 1-2. Swung on, belted. That one's back there. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Now batting, first baseman,
Singy, he made a tough play after a long run to get to that baseball. I have a feeling you want to see it again. The stat cast.
Absolutely, and what was so key was that first step, Boog. It was a good one, and it's got to be. And if you're going to be able to cover 125 feet to run that ball down, and you know, not a lot of outfielders in this league are able to make that play or even make it near consistently.
Tenna batting for the second time, and that's strike one. And a foul ball. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4.
Let's go, Rockies!
And that's outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering is in the dirt. Struck him out looking.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough, to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Two down, base is empty. Up now for Washington, Jacob Young. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Oh, 1 down. And strike 2. Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing here this half. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Nationals 4 and the Rockies 1. Back here at Coors Field, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Ryan McMahon. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
All these Rockies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Just missed.
There's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar.
Next for Colorado, Ezekiel Tovar. Dives for it, got it, makes the play.
Just a great job of concentration there as he leaves the ground to go airborne to make a diving catch. That's a tough play, but he got the job done.
And And next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Tolia. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. And that drops in for a strike. McMahon stands at first with one out. Next pitch is outside. Late that time, and it's strike two.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
The 1-2. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the outside corner, got him looking.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Bryant in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. This one popped up. Garcia makes the grab. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Nationals 4 and the Rockies 1. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, C.J. Abrams. Marquez back to work. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He'll circle the bases, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-1.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Here's Bud Black towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change here. German Marquez is done in this one, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching.
New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Scott Alexander.
Number 52.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And now up for Washington, Dylan Cruz. That's a little bit low.
You know, these Nationals really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
The 1-0. Liner, and this could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Love how he let that ball travel,
Now
trusted
batting,
his hands.
left fielder,
Nice job of going the other way.
Wood.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. At the plate, James Wood singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. And that's in there at the knees. Right side, Estrada throws to first. 1 away here in the 5th.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but
Now
you still
batting,
want to move the
the first
runner up
baseman,
and give your team a
Nathaniel
chance
Lowe.
to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
In the box now, no balls and a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Justin Lawrence getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Gilbreth, the lefty, warming up as well. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. One away with a runner at third. Lifted in the air, right field. Bouchard makes the grab, 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Josh Bell.
And now the switch hitting first baseman, Josh Bell. Gets the call, and that's strike one.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Cruz on third with 2 out. And that misses. And now it's even 1-1. That one to first, and it goes just foul.
Ball 2.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. In comes the run from third. And it's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
So 2 down. Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Inside, just missed. And foul ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and 1 man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Nationals 6 and the Rockies 1. Back here in Denver, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here's Nolan Jones.
Nolan Jones.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
For all these Rockies, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. They've found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
Second baseman, Tyro
Estrada digging in for the Rockies. Popped out and fouled ground first time through. That one fouled off.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
And a swing and a miss.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
And the 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
now batting.
So in now for Colorado, Sean Bouchard. Grounded out his first time up. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Next pitch is outside. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. That's out to center field. Young makes the play, and it's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Keibert Ruiz.
Leading off for Washington, catcher Keibert Ruiz.
Alexander, a 6'2 southpaw, 195 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. Movement in the bullpen, Justin Lawrence appears to be getting loose. Gilbreth warming up as well. Foul ball. That one just misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground to short. Whips it across. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Jose Tena digging in for the Nationals. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch just misses. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. That misses. 2-0. Just missed. There's the strike at the knees.
3-1.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Tolia takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder Jacob Young.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Jacob Young.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
On a line, base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Now batting, shortstop C.J. Abrams.
So the Nets lineup turns over. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Young leads off first with 2 down to the inning. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. It's 8-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Scott Alexander won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching.
So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Tanner Gordon.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
2 outs, nobody on. Now it's the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1.
1 strike.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Doyle on the move. And that one hops the wall. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. He got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
James Wood digs in now. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And there's a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Next offering is downstairs. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run homer. It's now 8-1. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Well, we go bottom 6, and now the catcher comes up to him. Jacob Stallings.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Breaking ball inside, and 1-1. Popped up right side, low, under it. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Renton.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Renton Doyle. And first offering is fouled off. There's a swing and a miss.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
That misses the zone. Now 1-2. Good eye in that spot.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off.
And delivers outside.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. He is struck out and he is walked. That one outside, ball 1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the third inning.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
So up next, Ezequiel Tovar. Bounced out to short. They get the force. Third out, and that ends the frame. One hit, one left. Seventh inning coming up. It's the Nationals 8 and the Rockies 1. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
1-1 now. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
Fits? Your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck, too?
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah, that's off the inside corner, and a full count now. Struck him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty. Here's Josh Bell. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double.
Bell.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now a fly ball to right center. Doyle on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out
Now
number 2.
Second baseman, Luis Garcia.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit for the Nats, Luis Garcia. 0 for 3 with 2 ground outs and a strikeout. First pitch misses. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's back. And it hits the fence. And he's got a double.
Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Here's the catcher, Keibert Ruiz. 0 for 3 in this one. And that clips the inside corner. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Close, but called the ball. And the count is 1-1. And there's a ball. Up the middle. What a stop. Throw to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Set for the last half of the 7th. And now the first baseman, Michael Toglia. Fastball for a strike. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Lucas Sims getting ready to go. Brixey also throwing. And it's fouled away. Misses, and the count 1-2. That one missed.
2-2.
Got him. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Tunneled that pitch. Thought it was going to be a slider breaking in off the blade, but it hugged the corner. And at that point, when he recognized it, it was just too late.
Here is Chris Bryant. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
The Rockies with a lot of ground to make up here at the bottom of the 7th. Here's a high chopper, and that's just foul.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. One down, base is empty. Pitch misses. It's 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Ogie just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Now the left fielder, Nolan Jones. Inside, ball 1. And that's in there at the knees. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
That one misses. The count now 2-2. Good eye right there.
3-2.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. So he goes the opposite way with that one. It's 8-2. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Mackenzie Gore done for the day, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment. Now on the mound for the Nationals, Lucas Sims.
Number 39.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
So 2 away with nobody on. Next to hit for the Rockies, Tyro Estrada. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. And another ball.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
And a swing and a miss there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next offering in there for a strike. 2-2.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Just missed the inside corner. 3-2 down. Gets a piece and stays alive. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Good job to fight that one off. Caught him looking for the K. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. It's now 8-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. Stepping in, Jose Tena.
Third baseman, Jose Tena.
Gordon back to work. And that misses. 1-0. Check swing, and he held up. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for Washington, center fielder Jacob Young.
Here's the center fielder, Jacob Young. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. Left field, and there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Here's C.J. Abrams now, and the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Cruz stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 1-1. Tenna, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And that's a foul ball. Two outs. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So 1 left for Washington. They lead at 8-2.
I don't think you understand, I'm on my way. Oh man, 100 bands, fuck papers, all gas, nothing getting to the pay. Oh man, I'm on my way. She just want me cause I'm getting paid. Shawty says she wanna ride.
Back here at Coors Field. And now the right fielder, Sean Bouchard. That one close, ruled a ball.
1 ball.
And that's ball 1. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Number 68 looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. That one not close. 2-1. And a big swing and a miss.
2-2.
And the sweeper is off the plate. Drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, catcher,
Jacob Stallings digging in for the Rockies. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Nobody out. Runner at first. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
2 strikes. One and 2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's the first out.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
And that one fouled off. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. And that's a foul ball. Next offering is down low.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Cut out and missed. Curveball struck him out.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Laser could be trouble. Lead runner around second. Coming home. He'll score.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
So runner at second, 2 down. Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. Misses inside. Ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Yeah.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Everything came together for him. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. Now let's see if they can string something together, make it a little more interesting.
And now it's going to be Michael Tolia in the dirt, blocked. Runners stay put. That's ball 1. Two on, 2 outs. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 2-1.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And the sweeper misses. Out to center. Young settles underneath it. Nabs it. That is the inning. Rocks with the run scoring double. It's now 8-3. Back after this on the show.
I wasn't thinking about doing something like trying to get my music out, cause it mattered to me, and I knew there'd be a couple of million people who'd understand it.
Now pitching
We're
for
back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Lucas Gilbreth.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And now here is James Wood.
Left fielder, James Wood.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That's a strike, and it's 0-2. Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one outside. Now 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Right through there, got it. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Low in the box now as he leaves that one up high. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Justin Lawrence getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. Gilbreth, 29 years old, and he's playing today in his home state of Colorado. Next pitch is downstairs. Fastball for a strike. That one fouled off. 2-2. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Bell, the next to hit, takes ball one. That one out to right. Bouchard sizing this one up. Brings it in, and that is that. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Zach Grixey.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here's Bryant now.
Leading off for the Rockies, designated hitter, Chris Bryant.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
Ball 1-1.
Tap foul at the plate. That one misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ground ball up the middle. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single.
Tough play on a nice forehand stop. Had to be perfect right there with the exchange and throw to get the out, but looked like he had to dig into the glove a little bit more to get a good grip. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
Man at first, nobody out. Next for Colorado, Nolan Jones. That's outside. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike. Ball, ball.
Runner at first with no outs here. That's down and in. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not the start to this inning he was hoping for on the mound. Now he's going to have to really dial it up against the bottom part of this lineup to get out of this jam.
First and second, no outs. Tyro Estrada digging in for the Rockies. First pitch fastball is in for a strike.
One strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Bryant on second. Jones at first with no outs. And the next pitch is way outside. And there's the ball. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Zach Grixey out of the game, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Jorge Lopez.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with a W.
So bases all loaded up. So in now for Colorado, Sean Bouchard, 1 for 3. Yeah, that's fouled off. Bases juiced, no outs.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play.
Well, we assume it, but not all double plays are 6-4 threes or something like that. Right there, it's just sort of a combination of good defense and poor base running, and probably more of the latter. That's a big turn of events in this inning, though.
So they're down to their final out. Jacob Stallings digging in for the Rockies. And that one wrapped foul. Fouled off left side. The Rockies down to their final strike. That one inside. And the count 1-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Got him! And that's the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
8-3 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.